Hello everyone! Today we'll have a new lesson about different types of programming languages. Nowadays, there are numerous programming languages are becoming more general and all-purpose. But these languages have their specialties and each language has its own advantages and disadvantages. Usually, programming languages can be classified into a few types. However, these languages support multiple programming styles. Every year, there are a number of programming languages are implemented, but few languages are becoming very popular which may used by professional programmers in their career. Programming languages are used to control the performance of the computer or machine. At present, computer programmer has many choices to choose the language, but there are many differences between programming languages. Let's talk about what is programming language. A programming language is a notation designed to connect instructions to a machine or a computer. Programming languages are mainly used to control the performance of a machine or to express algorithms. At present, thousands programming languages have been implemented. In the computer field, many languages need to be stated in an imperative form, while other programming languages utilize declarative form. The program can be divided into two forms such as syntax and semantics. Some languages are defined by an SO standard like C language. So there are types of programming languages. First, the procedural programming language. The procedural programming language is used to execute a sequence of statements which lead to a result. Typically, this type of programming language uses multiple variables, heavy loops and other elements which separates them from functional programming languages. Functions of procedural language may control variables other than functions value returns. For example, printing out information. Next is the functional programming language. Functional programming language typically uses stored data, frequently avoiding loops in favor of recursive functions. The functional programming's primary focus is on the return values of functions, and side effects and difference such as that storing state are powerfully discouraged. For example, in an exceedingly pure useful language, if a function is termed, it's expected that the function not modify or perform any operation. It may, however, build algorithmic calls and alter the parameters of these calls. Functional languages are usually easier and build it easier to figure on abstract issues. However, they'll even be further from the machine. Their programming model makes it difficult to know precisely what the code is decoded into machine language, which are often problematic for system programming. The object-oriented programming language. This programming language views the world as a group of objects that have internal data and external accessing parts of that data. The aim of this programming language is to think about the fault by separating it into a collection of objects that offer services which can be used to solve a specific problem. One of the main principles of object-oriented programming language, or OOP, is encapsulation, that everything an object will need must be inside of the object. OOP languages also emphasizes reusability through inheritance and the capacity to spread current implementations without having to change a great deal of code by using polymorphism. Let's talk about the scripting programming language. These programming languages are often procedural and may comprise object-oriented language elements, but they fall into their own category as they are normally not full-fledged programming languages with support for development of large systems. For example, they may not have compile time type checking. Usually, these languages require tiny syntax to get started. How about logic programming language? These types of languages let programmers make declarative statements and then allow the machine to reason about the consequences of those statements. In a sense, this language doesn't tell the computer how to do something, but employing restrictions on what it must consider doing. That's all for the discussions about the different types of programming languages. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.